So this is pretty much going to be the question of the weekend. What's funnier, Arthur or Your Highness? And luckily, I'm there for you guys. Arthur. So Russell Brand plays Arthur, a really spoiled, filthy rich man-child, which is pretty much what he plays in every movie, who has to marry Jennifer Garner, otherwise he's gonna lose his entire inheritance. And I know what you're thinking, he has to marry Jennifer Garner so he can remain filthy rich? Is there a downside to the guy's life? Which is the funny thing about Arthur, because you actually feel bad for him being in this predicament, which is not an easy thing to do when the bad situation for the main character is your ideal situation. But Russell Brand actually pulls it off, even though he plays the same character he always plays. In fact, the one time he didn't play a spoiled man-child was Hop. And even then he kinda did, but I didn't like the movie, so there that is. Now to my surprise, I really liked Arthur. There wasn't too much that was special about the movie, but there's more good about the movie than you think there should be. And for some messed up reason, it's just liberating to see people piss away money like Arthur does. I don't know why, because I would do that stuff. In the movie, he's just doing shit and I'm like, yeah, I'd do that if I were that rich. I'd do that if I were that rich. I would definitely do that if I were that rich. I'd buy a Batmobile. Only not the Batman Forever Batmobile. You always go Tim Burton Batmobile or the one that can crawl on rooftops. But the Schumacher Batmobiles? No. Now Arthur does a really good job at showing you that money doesn't buy happiness. The guy's not happy. He has everything and he's not happy. The one thing that makes him happy is this other girl that's not Jennifer Garner, who I am pretty sure is the lost sister of Katie Sackhoff from Battlestar Galactica, who said my name once.
Jeremy Jahns.
I'm just saying, she said my name. It was awesome. She was really good in the movie too. She was just a really normal chick. I like seeing that. Even though he did win her over by doing shit that only really rich people can do. Because he puts heart behind it. Now the one that steals the show for me is Helen Mirren. She was the best. She's his nanny. She puts up with all of his shit. She keeps him safe. And she's just awesomely sarcastic. And that's what he needs. He needs a chick like that who's, you know, just a little younger. By a couple months maybe. I'm sure she's got it going on. I'm just saying. Now how funny was Arthur? It was pretty funny. And it had heart. That's what really won me over on it. A movie can be funny and that's all well and good, but when it has heart for some odd reason, gets it a couple more points. And Arthur does it well. Even though it has like an 8% on Rotten Tomatoes, don't listen to Rotten Tomatoes this weekend. Yeah, Arthur's not like this original masterpiece of work, but the movie works. And it made me like Russell Brand a lot more. Even though he gets that every night. No, I hate him again. Yeah, Katy Perry's pretty hot. Even though everything she says makes me want to punch her. I don't know why. It's the sound of her voice. So I would say Arthur is a good time, no alcohol required. If you don't mind watching a comedy with heart that's not like some modern art masterpiece of original work, then it's actually pretty good. But if you like what you've seen here and you want to see more, click right here to see more.